A local heritage site could soon look better than it has in years. Jane Erickson tells us why the York Street station might be getting a facelift it so desperately needs.
For York Street train station, the light may finally be coming at the end of the tunnel. It may not be one of an oncoming train, but that light could be one of salvation. On March 14th, the Daily Gleaner reported that there have been talks in City Hall about NB Liquor purchasing the historic York Street train station. Plans have not yet been announced formally, but they would be to renovate the station into a large downtown plaza store. This comes after the Crown Corporation was criticized for closing their King Street location in January. City Councillor Jordan Graham was appointed to the board in charge of downtown Fredericton. He says that the proposed plan would be good for both NB Liquor and the train station.
Really what's going to happen is you're going to have a terrific business model to make a ton of money in order to have any incentive for somebody to take on the environmental cleanup and renovations that need to occur.
J.D. Irving Limited owns the property, but refuses to renovate the decrepit station. Parts of the roof are collapsing and the building is in disrepair, but demolition of the site is prohibited by the Federal Heritage Railway Station Act. Steve Boyko of Fredericton Friends of the Railway says that as long as the station is being renovated, his organization would be pleased.
For a lot of people, it holds a lot of memories and a lot of significance to the history of the area. Railways built our country, and in Fredericton we have so little railway heritage left that I think it's important to preserve buildings like this and to see it restored.
Nora Lacey of NB Liquor told us that should she receive a proposal, it will be reviewed, but any change to their current retail network would have to be approved by the board of directors. Now, the renovation is set to cost more than $2 million, and any decision is at least 6 months away. But for the eyesore that is York Street train station, it seems that any change would be a good one. For STU Journalism, I'm Jane Erickson in Fredericton.
Oh, I'm fine with it if they buy it and restore it. I mean, it's a beautiful piece of property, and I hate to see it in this state. So whether it be NB Liquor or anybody else that has the resources to properly restore it back to its original state, I think it's a good idea.
I like the idea of it possibly being turned into a liquor store. They definitely have to work on the aesthetic value. Keep the brick layout because it kind of matches with everything here in this part of the city, but definitely if they want to put a liquor store in it, like a quick smoke shop, maybe a corner post, you know.
Yeah, I definitely think they should rebuild it. I think it's a historical part of the city and they should definitely try and save it. Rebuild it and maybe make part of like when people come to New Brunswick or Fredericton, like they want to go there, like make it so tourists can go there and find some extra stuff out about the city, I guess.
It would be nice to see something cultural done with it, and it's a shame to see it go. I hate to see it go.
I would like to see it turn into the giant liquor store that I've heard they're going to turn it into, because I live just over there, and I would like to have a liquor store close to me.